Good day everyone, welcome here to another Blender tutorial. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 3 modifiers in Blender. In this video, we will cover the array modifier, the mirror modifier, and also the boolean modifier. We shall talk about the 3 types of boolean modifiers and how to use them. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Welcome back guys. So in today's video we will cover 3 modifiers in Blender. So firstly, what is a modifier? Well, you see, a modifier is defined as a special dynamic kind of operation which is used to give behaviors to objects. So the modifiers tab can be identified over here with a wrench icon. Now if you click over here, you can add a modifier to an object. So the way the modifiers works is in such a way that you can put a modifier on an object without applying it. Okay, let me show you what I'm trying to say. If you come here to modifiers, select a modifier, we are going to do the array modifier. So array. Now what the array modifier does is that it duplicates objects in a sequence. So here, if you increase the count number, it will increase the amount of times it will duplicate in a sequence. I'm just going to pan around the screen. Now if I want spaces in between them, I could just increase the X factor over here. Now, well, you see, if we go to edit mode by pressing tab, you will discover that we can only edit one of the array modifiers, one of the objects, sorry. But if we come tab back to object mode and go over here and select apply, now if we go to edit mode, we can edit any of them, because what just happened is as I applied it, I applied the modifier to all of the objects. Okay, so basically this is what the array modifier does. It duplicates an object in a sequence. So the next modifier we are going to talk about in this tutorial is going to be the mirror modifier. So for the second modifier, we are going to discuss about the mirror modifier. So what mirror modifier does is that it just duplicates an object at the other side. So to experiment this, we are just going to go over here, object, select our object A, Z to go to wireframe mode, tab to go to edit mode, and Ctrl R to add a loop cut. So I'm just going to add a loop cut over here. Now I would select these 4 vertices by this side, still at 1 to have front orthographic view in the wireframe mode. Okay, now that we have this, if I hold X to delete vertices and select the remaining portion, go over here, add a modifier, and I search for the mirror modifier over here. Now I have added mirror modifier. So basically what happens is what is here was duplicated to the other portion. Now the difference between this and the array modifier is that if I edit here, it follows it like so. It just mirrors whatever is going on in the left part of my screen to the right part. So that is basically what the mirror modifier does. So in order to be able to edit the other part, you have to apply the modifier. And let's just tab into object mode, come over here and apply. Now if I tab back to edit mode, I can edit the different parts without mirroring it again. So that is basically what the mirror modifier does. So the next modifier we are going to discuss is the boolean modifier. So the next modifier is the boolean modifier. So the boolean modifier can work in the presence of 2 objects. So I'm just going to add in another cube, G to move this from the origin, and Shift A to add in another cube. So we are going to scale this cube a bit down. So this cube, this is going to have the modifier, and this is going to intercept or differentiate the object. So to do this, we select on what we want to have, the whole or the path. So this is what we want, and give it the modifier. So you search for boolean modifier b. Okay, it's here, boolean. Now I have selected the boolean modifier. It has the intersect, union, and difference. So let's first do the difference. So what the difference does is this object over here is going to differentiate this one and cut it out. It's going to give a space. So let's just do it. So if I go to 7 on my numpad for front view, take this G and put it like here, and I rotate. Now it's in it already. So if I select this object, come over here, choose the eyedropper, and choose the object that I want to have a section in the boolean object. Now if I select this one and I come over here, I have given this object the boolean modifier. So if I come over here and select apply, and I delete this one, X, and delete, you see it creates a hole. So that is basically what the boolean modifier does. So let's Ctrl Z this. Okay, Ctrl Z. Now let us test out the other modifier. So we've done difference. So what the union does, I select union over here. What the union does is that it joins objects together. So if I come here and go to 7, G to take it closer, and intercept. Okay, now if I want to join them, I should select this, come over here, use the eyedropper, select this other object, union. Now if I select this part of the object and I delete it, I select this object and I apply, come over here and delete this, you see it has been joined. So that is what the union modifier does. It gives us very neat joining of objects rather than any other way. But this one is the best, the boolean modifier. So this is the proper way to join objects using the union boolean modifier. So I'm just going to undo all of this, undo, select this. So now we are going to do the intersect. So if I select over here, intersect, come over here to the eyedropper and select this object still, what it does is that it is going to eat out a part. So I'm just going to Ctrl Z, undo this, go to 7, select this one and join it together. Okay, so what it does is it is going to leave out the part that is joined. Okay, if I now come over here, use the eyedropper and select this object, now you see what has happened. So I can come over here, apply, select this part and delete it. Now you see this is what the intersect. What the intersect does is that it only leaves out the parts of the objects that meet together. So that is basically what the intersect does. So basically these are three important modifiers in Blender, and these are what they do in Blender. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do well to subscribe to my channel on YouTube so we can build the Carbon channel. Thank you.